You are here with Catholic today, and we are here with special guest, Major General Narabumya, and with our interviewer, Kuge.
Papa paper pussy, his a day. Gosule, Gosule.
Hello. It is our honor to have Major General Nerda. Hello, Major General. Could you tell us more about yourself?
Yes. Hello. Thank you, and happy to be with you guys today.
Remember, we can't hear you.
And first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Major General Nada Bomya, and I'm Chief of Staff for Korean National Defense Organization.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So again, thank you for joining us tonight at Cthulhu today. We know that you must be busy with everything that's going on with the Burmese military attacking our people in the 5th, 3rd, and the 2nd Brigade. However, as a defense commander, we'd like to hear from you regarding everything that is going on in our homeland.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, currently a lot of crazy things are happening to our country right now, especially in the 3rd Brigade, 5th Brigade, and 2nd Brigade. The Burmese military, they step up their military against our people, and they shell mortars and into the Korean villages, and currently many Korean people have been displaced, they have become internally, especially in the
Yes, you may continue. Sorry.
Yeah, they have become internally displaced people. For example, in the 5th Brigade alone, we have estimated 4,000 to 5,000 internally displaced people. And also we heard that in 3rd Brigade also we have up to 1,000 internally displaced people. And also we got information that they're moving their troops into the 2nd Brigade area and also to other brigades as well. So the situation is getting very, very bad, and for our people, and our people have been displaced inside our motherland.
Okay. Yes, thank you for sharing that. As we currently know, there has been a increase of IDP during this time, and it has been more violence as the days go on. So, how long have this been going on, where the Korean are being oppressed and experiencing genocide along with ethnic cleansing by the Myanmar's military?
Yeah, the Burmese military, they are executing genocides against our people for so many decades, and also it is more than 70 years for the atrocities that done by the Burmese military, and also they're killing our people. They're not only killing our people, also they are committing genocide against our people and some other ethnic groups as well. Also, also committing crimes, and also they committing genocide against the Muslim people.
Among our Korean people who are currently under IDP, could you tell us what are the urgent needs?
Well, right now they are scattered in the forest. They are running from the Burmese army in the jungle. So they have urgent needs such as food, supplies, and shelters, and clothing. Also, they need medicines for the sicknesses that they're facing right now. Mostly children also, as a lot of children are also affected by malaria and diarrhea, and also some other contagious diseases in the jungle.
Yeah, thank you. For the following up questions, how can we, the people, community can support the people who are under IDPs? What other ways can we do to support them?
Well, you can go through the brigade administration. You can send food. You can send medicines. You can send supplies, shelters, and blankets and mosquito nets. And mainly, they also short of food, so they can send food to those brigades where the Burmese soldiers are stepping up their military activities in our areas.
Yes, thank you. As a defense major general, do you think a fight for justice could be achieved in the foreseeable time in Myanmar?
Yeah, definitely. We have been fighting the right war, and we've been fighting for self-determination, freedom, and democracy. And freedom of our people is essential. Without freedom, we cannot live as a human being. So it is very important for our people to be recognized and to have peace and to have freedom. We have been fighting for self-determination for so many years. It has been like 72 years already, but the fightings are still going on. The struggles stay going on, and but we cannot give up. Giving up means we will lose everything. We will lose our identity if we give up. We will lose our culture, our traditions, and history. We want to preserve and maintain our identity, and we are to be recognized as a nation. We want to be recognized. That's why a lot of people have been sacrificed their lives. So this is something we cannot give up. We have to continue working on it, keep knocking doors, and keep fighting for our freedom and self-determinations and the current nation and the current autonomous states.
Yeah, thank you. For the developments of our current community, what do you want to tell us? Tell our people and the new generations who are living in developing countries.
If you live in a developed country, have good education, prepare for coming up generation to have good education, and because someday you have to come back and you have to rebuild that country. You have to. We need to have good administration. When we have a free Korean state, a free Korean country, we need to have good education. Education is the key to rebuild our country. So study hard, have good education, have good connection, talk with the international community about our problems, about the things that we're going through, and we have to be able to express ourselves to international community about the current struggle. and let the world know about our struggle.
Yes. So for the follow-up question, the Korean Organization of America, KOA, and some Korean people organized a demonstrations and rally at the Burmese embassy in Washington, D.C. within a few days to stop Myanmar's military attack on Korean people. How do you think this event will affect Myanmar's military?
Well, going to Washington, D.C. is very important. It's very important to show our activities to the world, to make the world understand, especially when you go to Washington, D.C. It's like a door for all the international community to look at our situation, and then you can speak out for our cause and tell the world what we're going through. We're going through genocide, and this is something very important to do, and we have to fight in different forms. Fighting has so many forms. We can fight them politically, we can fight them militarily to defend ourselves, and also we can fight them economically and socially. So that this is something we have to do, and we're really happy for people who show up, is going to show up over there at Washington, D.C., and we support them, and we hope that this will be very effective and productive, and we just hope that the world will do something about it.
Yes, thank you. There is questions on the comments. So what does the host says we should do? Should we answer the comments or should we continue with the questions that we have?
We can continue, and then we can also add on with some questions on the side.
Okay, thank you. The last question that we have is, what do you want to tell the world leaders about the war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and genocide that Myanmar's military committed and continues to commit?
We want to tell the world leaders, we condemned the Burmese generals who are taking over the power from NLD, National League of Democracy, that won a landslide during the elections in November 2020, and we condemned the military coup. We want the world to take action right away, because the Burmese generals they just power struggle. They want to hold on their power, and they want to oppress. They want to Burmanize all the ethnic groups, which is something we cannot stand. We have to stand up against them. So we want the world leaders to take action for war crimes against humanity, because they are committing genocide. They are committing, they're executing genocide. They're killing the Muslim people, and there's a lot of what we call the religious persecutions and discrimination among our ethnic people. They're targeting not only the military, but they're targeting our civilians who are running from them, and then they will, if they see our civilians, they will be shot on sight. So this is something we need world politicians and the international community to take the quick action and to stop the killing, to stop the genocide in Burma.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. To echo what Major General said, this is an urgent need in an urgent situation that we need attention. And then, like we said, the Korean people has been experiencing and has been victims of war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and genocide from over 70 years now. So we really need the support and in our community to come together and work together. So thank you for answering our questions. So shall we answer some questions on the comment below, or how would the host would like to continue with this interview?
Yeah, we can continue, because what I want to add on a little bit is we need support right away, because people are running from the Burmese army, and they have been displaced for over several months already. So we want the international community to take a quick response on this one, this issue, to save lives and to stop the killing, to stop the genocide.
Yes, thank you. So on the comment bottom, so Joel, should we answer the comments bottom?
Sure.
Okay. So there's a question on the comment bottom. It says that should we support Aung San Suu Kyi in this current situation?
Well, there is no free lunch, whether under the Aung San Suu Kyi or under the current military regime. We all have to fight our fight. There is no free lunch, so we have to keep knocking, keep working on it. Of course, we need to support her, because she's been in house arrest for a couple of days already. So we need to join hands with people who have the same vision to change a country into a democratic country. But in the end, we have to also think about our identity, self-determination, and nobody will give us freely. Freedom is not free, so it doesn't matter whether we are under Suu Kyi or under a democratic government or under military regimes. This is something we have to struggle on. This is something we have to keep knocking doors, something we have to keep fighting for our freedom and self-determination and our recognition. Nobody can help us. We have to, since we're working for our freedom and self-determination, this is our duty and our responsibility to stand up as a Karen and to keep fighting. This is what I want to tell. Have unity, work together, love one another, and keep moving forward. This is what I want. This is my suggestion to our Karen people.
Yes, thank you. So there's another questions on the comments that one of our current community member asked.